What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and it is Mount Rushmore time again. Basketball is the sport, the NBA is the league, and the Chicago Bulls are the team. So let's go. Honorable mention, Jerry Sloan. Jerry Sloan played for the Chicago Bulls for 10 seasons from the mid-60s through the mid-70s. He was one of the original Chicago Bulls as the team was born in 1966. During that time, he was a two-time All-Star. He was also a six-time member of the All-Defense team, and he had career averages of 14.7 rebounds and around 3 assists. Jerry Sloan played a very tough, gritty style of basketball that the Bulls would be known for in their early days. Honorable mention number 2, Norm Van Leer. Norm Van Leer would be Jerry Sloan's longtime backcourt mate, joining the team in 1971 and playing there for 7 seasons. He was a 3-time All-Star, and he was 7 times All-Defense with the Bulls and 1 additional time as an All-Defensive player when playing for the old Cincinnati Royals. Norm Van Leer had career averages of 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. Now, I'll just tell you, these guys' numbers may not blow you away, but they were 2 tough SOBs. They were known as the roughest, toughest defensive backcourt in the NBA during their time. Jerry Sloan and Norm Van Leer, both honorable mention on Chicago Bulls Mount Rushmore. Now to the actual Mount Rushmore. First person, Derrick Rose. Now, you all know Derrick Rose was the first pick in the NBA draft, and his first 3.5 seasons or so with the Bulls were absolutely phenomenal. He was a 3-time All-Star. He was Rookie of the Year and a 1-time MVP. His career was derailed by injuries starting in the 2011-2012 series playoffs, where he was hurt versus Philadelphia, tore his ACL, and really just had a host of other injuries that kept him from getting back to the level he was at. But for a few seasons, Derrick Rose was absolutely special. He was also the league's youngest MVP ever, doing it at, I believe, 22 years old. Derrick Rose is on the Bulls Mount Rushmore. Number 2, Artis Gilmore. During those early days of the Bulls in the 60s, 70s, and going into the early 80s, Artis Gilmore was about as good as it got. He was a 4-time All-Star while he was with the Bulls, which his career with the Bulls spanned 7 seasons. He was 1-time All-Defense, and during a 3-season stretch, Artis Gilmore averaged about 22 points, 13 rebounds, and 2.2 block shots a game. He was a beast. He was an absolute beast. Number 3, Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen, of course, drafted in 1987 in the first round by the Bulls. He was a 6-time NBA champion, a 7-time All-Star. He was a 1-time All-Star MVP, All-Defensive Team 8 times, and also a 1-time Steal champion. Scottie Pippen was arguably the most complete player in the NBA for a while, with his ability to shoot, pass, rebound, play defense, score. He was just a really super versatile player, a bit of a Swiss Army knife there during the prime of his career, and very tough to defend. The top of the Bulls Mount Rushmore, none other than MJ himself, Michael Jordan, of course, picked first in 1984 in the first round out of North Carolina, the 3rd overall pick behind Hakeem Olajuwon and Sam Bowie, a 6-time NBA champion, 6-time Finals MVP, 5-time League MVP, 14-time All-Star. 3 times he was the All-Star MVP. He was a 10-time scoring champion. He was on the All-Defensive team 9 times. He was the Rookie of the Year, and he was also Defensive Player of the Year once. He was a 2-time slam dunk champion and a 3-time steals champion. Michael Jordan did just about everything you could do on a basketball court from an accomplishment standpoint. And he's not just on the Bulls Mount Rushmore. He's on the Mount Rushmore of basketball and sports, period. So there's your Bulls Mount Rushmore. Let me know your thoughts. Can't wait to read them. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I will see all of you in the next video.